Hello everybody, thank you for watching the video. Today I'm going to make a quick video about some tire or flat tires on a 2006 Prius, some things that you should add to your trunk. This morning I got another flat, my second flat. The first flat was my problem, my fault. I ran over a big nail. I pulled the nail, I put a tire plug in, it still leaked. I put 2 tire plugs in it, which you shouldn't do, and it held. I probably should have took it the right way and took it to the tire shop and got a patch put in, but I figured if it worked, it was good. Unfortunately, months ago on the thruway I was driving, and all of a sudden I heard and unfortunately the tire plug came out and I got a flat, and by the time I got off the side of the thruway, because I didn't want to pay for a toll fee from the thruway authority using their private contractors, I drove it for about 2 miles and I destroyed the tire. Luckily the rim was still good. I purchased some new tires. Unfortunately this morning on the way to work at about 6 o'clock or so, I was falling behind a pickup truck and I ran over a large piece of concrete or asphalt. It was about the size of a bowling ball roughly. It was a big bang. Everything seemed fine. About 5-6 seconds later, my low light came on for low tire pressure came on, and after that about 10 more seconds was doot 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 doot. So you know what that means. Yep, another flat tire, unfortunately. Now my brand new good tires, and I got Goodyears this time. I spent the money. I didn't cheap out. I even got them balanced. So anyways, just want to tell you a little story real quick, what I want you to put to your car. If you're going on a trip, I'd recommend you do this, or even for everyday driving, because it's going to help you out. This happened to me both times, twice. And both flats I changed on totally level asphalt pavement. So I'll show you what to recommend to add to your Prius in case of an emergency. This will definitely help you out, because twice I had to go looking for rocks or big pieces of wood to chalk my tire on my car. So let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. In case you're wondering, the spare tires in the trunk on a 2006 Prius. So I'll show you real quick. Pick it up. You don't see it yet, so I'm going to take this right out of the way. Just to make it quick, I'll just put it in the back seat real fast. Right here. Right here is the trunk liner. I got a snow brush. I got some air conditioning fittings to recharge the air conditioner. And then I added today this T-bar. And I also added these 2 pieces of wood, which I'll show you. Here's the factory for the jack handle. And here's for the to break the tires loose and get your hubcap off. So let me show you what I got real quick. I'm going to take these out, put them up here, because this is what I've added to my collection for today, and you should add the same thing. Do the same thing. I'm going to take this out real quick. It's hard to do with one person. You're by yourself. Just going to drop this in the driveway. Right here is where the tire goes. I got it on the car still. And there's a center bolt. You unscrew it. It holds the tire down. The tire sits right in this little thing. And here's the jack. This is the culprit I'm talking about. This jack right there. It's a good jack. It picks the car up. But unfortunately, when you get it up and you put a little pressure on it, whether forward or going to tighten or loosen the tire, this jack will fall over on you. Faster than you could say cock-a-doodle-doo. It'll be on the ground. So what you're going to need to do, before I get too far ahead of myself, I just thought about it. If you're going to go on a trip, or maybe once or twice a year, you should actually check the tire pressure of your spare. Because a lot of times you go to use your spare and it's completely flat and you have no air, so you shoot yourself in the foot. So check your air pressure. So I'll show you real fast. take these two chocks. You could either get real chocks or use whatever you got. Gonna drop one on the ground, kick it on there. I put one in the front of the tire. It don't matter if it's on the driver's side or the passenger side. Make sure those are in there real tight, so that when you start jacking up on your car and you get the tire off the ground, it's not gonna go side to side. So that jack right there, it does a good job, but as you can see, it's not very wide, so it's not very, it's level. The ground was level and the asphalt was level, but unfortunately, side to side, with just a little bit of pressure, it falls right over. Also, I would carry a T-bar with you. Make sure it fits your lug nuts before you put it in the trunk. A lot of times you go to the tire shop, you get tires put on, and the young lads that put your tires on put the lug nuts on so tight, you think you were trying to get the lug nuts off a semi. You just can't break them loose, so that little T-bar is going to give you some leverage. I know all my full-size pickup trucks actually carry like a 4-foot piece of a fencing pipe. Tell me to break them free. So this little trick right here, besides checking your air pressure on your spare tire to make sure it's up, those two little wheel chocks are something you should invest in the T-bar. You can either go buy the wheel chocks if you want, real ones, or use what you got. That way you don't have to walk around for a couple minutes trying to locate that, because it never breaks down at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning when it's 80 degrees out. It always happens when you're somewhere, it's cold, rainy, dark. So, thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I have more helpful tips for you. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys shortly.